onda,
they pocket
papa?
wipe you? Yeah.
What's up,
You
baby?
guys have too.
Discussing some shit that happened yesterday.
Filling him in
Yeah.
about me getting peed on.
He got peed on by
nasty stuff.
by a couple Hydra people.
So, okay. Can I sit here for this conversation?
Yeah, sure.
He's more than halfway through it. But Ty, if you want to summarize again.
Summarize, me, Ash, and a bunch of people got blown up by a scooter. She thought it'd be a good idea to tell one of her friends to pee on me to subside my burns. I then told the guy, there's no coming back from this. Don't you dare fucking do it. Then he proceeds to pee on me while they're all sitting there laughing and blah, blah, blah. Then after we get out of the hospital, I give the guy one more chance. Tell him that he's a fucking asshole, all this other bullshit. Then they proceed to sit there and say how I like getting peed on, all this other bullshit, mocking me. Cookie was there too. Cookie even said that I had a twinkle in my eye that I enjoyed getting peed on because Arnie was there. And then I said, all right, you left me no choice. So I pulled out my wide body and I shoot him in the head. And when I shoot him in the head, Ash decides to run in front of my gun like a real smart one. So she gets shot by the second bullet. She goes down right away. And then Arnie wants to pull out a gun and aim at me. So then I lay his fucking ass out. So I laid all three of them down. And then I'm sitting there over top of their bodies on top of a, I don't know, on top of the hospital, screaming, talking about how it's not cool to pee on people. You got what you deserve kind of thing. Then they told me that I dug my own grave. I told them it's the spooky season. I welcome it, blah, 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 all this other bullshit. Then I link up with Zuck and holler at him and fill him in on what happened because he needed a ride because he got thrown into Gulag or something. So I pick him up and take him to the gas station. By the time I got to the gas station, BMW right up on me, T-boned me, started unloading on me with an AK at the gas station. And then they proceed to pocket wipe me worse than any war that I've ever been a part of. And then they sit there and they piss on me. Both of them. Arnie, no, not Arnie. Ace and some guy named Raccoon sit there and just pee all over me right in the middle of the gas station. So I thought Zuck was seeing this. I didn't expect Zuck to fight for me or anything like that. It's not his war to fight, but I thought he was just standing there eating popcorn while I'm getting pissed on. Which, I mean, I don't care who you are. If I see any of you boys getting peed on, I'm going to step in and tell them to don't fucking do that. Because I don't think that's a very inhumane thing to do. So, then I go to the hospital, come back, I yell at Zuck, tell him that he upset me on a friendship level because he's standing there and watching me get peed on. But evidently he didn't see it. Evidently he was like kind of in his own thoughts, not paying attention or something. I don't know. But, yeah. So, that's where we are now.
Oh, easy. I say we do them in, boys, and make sure they never pee again.
No, I
Oh, come
do not
on.
want to. I'm not trying to get involved in
That
something
pee shit's
that
fucking
started
toxic.
off of a pissing thing. Like I don't like that shit at all. It's not my it's not my style to continue on with something like that.
Well,
Yo,
Ty, do you feel
oh, no, I
satisfied
forgot one more
with how
thing.
you handled it?
I forgot one more thing. I went to go get some guns because all my Brownings are, you know, jammed and stuff. So I go to get some guns. And while I'm doing that, I get a phone call from this Ace guy. He tells me I'm a GSF, ex-GSF nobody, that nobody cares about me, that nobody knows me, blah, 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 all this other bullshit.
Oh, I didn't hear this.
Also tells me
fuck?
that Ash wants a written apology for me shooting her. And then I told him Ash shouldn't run in front of somebody's gun when they're shooting. He said Ash was standing still. I plainly just shot her on sight. And then I called Ash. First then he said, oh, you're in your feelings because you got pissed on. I'm like, well, yeah, bro. Nobody wants to get peed on. And then I called Ash. Told her that I'm not good at, you know, written apologies. If you could tell by my vernacular right now, why would I be good at writing? So then,
Good point.
yeah, then she said, you could draw me a picture or something. I said, no. And she's like, well, this is not what I want to hear, Ty. I'm getting very bored with this conversation. So then I said, I'm sorry you decided to run in front of my gun. And then she said, and then hung up. So that's where it was left.
So okay, so Ash's involvement in this is just like kind of playful still. You know what I mean? But as far as the two motherfuckers that came back and pissed on you, that's some fucked up shit.
Yep.
I asked you how you felt
I
about
can
it.
wipe them.
You said that you kind of just want to just let it wrap itself up and not go any further
Well,
into
I mean,
it.
it'd be what it be. I shot all three of them down.
Yeah. The reason I agree
You gotta
with
be
you though,
pretty
and you
satisfied
understand
about that.
Yeah, I mean the reason that I agree with you on that, bro, is because something that starts off with like this type of shit, and then if we carry on in this, all that's gonna happen is gonna be a group of people that are trying to justify pissing on people. You know what I mean? It's gonna be the most cringe fucking
Yeah, it's gonna be
toxic
fucking
shit.
weird.
Even though they
Yeah, I
peed on
don't-
me, I'm not gonna pee on them, bro. It's not something I'm into
It's
doing.
fucking nasty, bro. I don't know why the fuck people do that shit.
I made that mistake.
The Great Golden Shower War.
Have you been
pissed
peed on?
somebody?
I pissed on a few people.
This motherfucker.
Have you been peed on? Be
Tony,
honest
No,
with me, bro.
never. No, never.
No, be honest with me, bro.
No, the only thing I learned is that you should be careful who you pee on because some people really don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm fucking crying.
Yeah,
Alright, that needs to be quoted. You should be careful who you pee on.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't like getting peed on,
Tony got pissed on. before.
especially
the most
like
toxic fucking war against Royal Mafia, cringes fucking people I've ever met in my life.
it was just weird, bro. Cause we all got blown up by a scooter, and then next thing I know, they're parading my body around. He's spinning me around in circles. They're peeing on me. They're all laughing about it. It would be different if, like, say, I don't know, we had a problem with them or I had a problem with them. Like, I've always been cool with, like, a lot of them, right? Like, I don't know the Ace guy or I don't know the Raccoon guy, but, I mean, I know Ash very well. I was there with Paris. Paris was there. She fucking know me. I know fucking Kong. Like, yeah, it was all cool. Like, I've never had a bad moment with any of them. And the next thing I know, I'm getting peed on.
Yeah.
Kong is Hydra now.
No. He just
Ash,
hangs out.
He's an Ash groupie.
Yeah, he just hangs out with Ash a lot.
No. It's not groupie. It's
Let's go for
lapdog.
some. I mean, it is
Yeah,
what it
you-
is. But, like,
That's the word you're looking for.
I don't know. Like, maybe she thought it was, like, playful, right? But, like, I don't know. It would have been, like, I'm not trying to justify
Even if it was
getting.
fucking playful,
Hold-
it's at your expense, and it's not okay.
I'm just gonna say if I would have been able to handle it differently if it wasn't in front of a crowd and a bunch of people standing there watching, spectating, and laughing, right? Because then all those people run around and they go and tell and blah 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 blah, right? But I think people
you did the right thing.
I think people forget I'm from the fucking South Side and I'm a grown ass man, and when I tell you that I'm not cool with something and you proceed to do it anyways, and I tell you that I'm gonna shoot you for doing it, I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah, well, I mean, whatever you want to do, you know, about it, Ty. If you want to wrap it up, like you said earlier, then it's all Gucci. But
I'm all good.
I think
Like,
it's just-
I mean, it is what it is. Like, I clap all three of them. I didn't intentionally shoot Ash. She wanted to run in front of the gun, but I mean, bullets never lie, so she got what she deserved, I guess. And then, like, I don't know.
is it weird that I don't see this as Hydra though?
Well, Ash is
why?
Hydra now. so
Well,
it is.
Ash,
yeah,
Kong,
but-
and some fucking.
Nah,
fuck boy or what?
Ace is Hydra. Ace is the one who shot me down with AK.
Arnie's definitely Hydra. obviously.
Arnie
and he
and-
called Ty and said some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, Arnie
so
was
it's
there, you're
not
right.
like
Yeah.
Yep.
And he called me, he say, I don't care that you're upset about getting peed on. You're just some ex-GSF nobody, blah, blah, blah.
Who said that?
Ace.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm gonna watch his fucking mouth.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
saying. I said we do him in, Ty. Listen, Oma, I know you're not about it, but maybe just this one Ace guy.
I told you that if Ty wants to carry on with it, we'll carry on with it. But apart
Yeah.
from that, my overall decision on it is there's no war that comes from this pissing shit and ends well. That's all I know. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I agree. The toxicity, because I'm automatically starting toxic, and what we're trying to out toxic
Yeah,
next
this
fucking
isn't
person
this
every
isn't a
time.
war. Yeah, this is something else. You know.
I can shit
Yeah.
on him if you want.
Don't get it twisted,
Who the
boys.
fuck is
Listen.
this guy?
This is Khalid.
The
Ex
Khalid.
GSF, bro. He left.
Wait.
We're taking.